Hello folks, it's the next day, Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Let me double check. Yeah, it is Thursday. It's 4:45 in the morning and I'm awake and raring to go. The weather is okay today, but only earlier in the day. Mid-afternoon there is some rain coming in, so I want to get going as soon as possible. So I've been checking out where everywhere's open when I can get going. The visitor centre opens at 8, so I'm going to get there at 8 and be off. It's a shame I can't figure out getting off a bit earlier really, but I don't really want to add to the walk, so I could do it if I wanted to park here. I'm just along from the visitor centre at the moment. But I've just been figuring out how much water I need to take. I've got a load of food, sweet stuff. I really needed sweet stuff on Scarfell Pike. The cheese didn't cut it, so I've got some bits and pieces for that. So yeah, I'm raring to go. I've been up a little while now actually. I slept quite a lot of yesterday and just had a very, very chilled out day listening to podcasts. And there is a Wetherspoons in Fort William, so I went in there and just had something to eat and a couple of pints of Doom, but a very chilled out day. So yeah, I shall bring you back later when there's stuff going on. I'm just going to have a coffee and a really early breakfast. And oh yeah, the legs, they are feeling a bit better. Definitely, still achy though. I think I'm going to be suffering, but I might get some ibuprofen or something from the Morrison's, which opens at 7. Got it all planned, so I'm going to go there, sort myself out, get some tablets. Probably use a proper toilet and then wait for this place to open and then get on the trail. I shall see you later. Cheers. Well, hello and welcome to STOMPS. I don't know if I'm going to put this in a separate video or just tag it onto one long video, so I thought I'd do an intro. Anyways, cover my bases. I'm here at the Nevis Visitor Centre. Parking was £8 for the 24 hours. And I've got here before they open because, like I mentioned earlier on, or in the previous video, however this works out, the weather's coming in a bit grim later on today. So, big hills all around, looking very lovely. I'll take a little shot of this. We are here and we're going to head all the way up up to there, and yes, very much looking forward to this. I've had some precautionary ibuprofen because the legs are still a bit sore, just in case. How's my muff? Oh, muff's all right. Yeah, just in case. To make this first bit a bit more comfortable. To be honest, I kind of did sod all yesterday, so I am thinking my legs just need to move a bit, and actually they're feeling good. Just walking a bit here. Oh, it's a bit parky, but there hasn't been much snow. There is snow I can see up on a cap up there, but it's not a lot. But this is looking very lovely. Look at this. I imagine that's Scotch mist. Oh, and this bridge, of course, which itself is pretty cool. Right, I'm going to try and make some good progress on this first part. Apparently the first part is pretty strenuous, but straightforward route-wise. So yeah. Oh, this mist is gorgeous. Nevis. That way. It's hard to not keep stopping to look at the view, but I don't really have time. Okay, I haven't gone very far at all and I've lost a layer already. Getting quite warm. Something I noticed yesterday, quite a few people stomping up that Scarfell Pike trail with massive great coats on. There was a couple in particular, And you look at them and they're all red-faced and they're like, oh God. And you think, they probably think it's just hard work because they're unfit and they're walking up a hill, but I'm no expert. But I can see someone who's overheating. There's something to pay attention to. Like, are you too hot? Because I find, particularly, if I'm cooking, you just slow down. You know, of course you do. Because you just can't keep it up while you're boiling in a bag. That said, obviously you need to have layers in case it does get proper chilly. Oh man. Beautiful. Utterly beautiful. Right, this way. Oh, so another 10 minutes in, that's another layer gone. Oh. But I'm glad I've got 2 layers in the bag. Apparently I reckon up top it's about 10 degrees colder than it is down here. And it's, I think the weather said 5 degrees this morning. Do the maths. All right, get some proper steepness now. Just passed a young lady who sat on a rock. She was having a meeting. Time and a place. Chocolate gets quite hard when it's cold. Anyway, first proper little break. I'm down to my t-shirt, but the plan is to keep myself nice and cool, load up on some calories and stomp up this bit basically as quick as I can. I've had a little bit of water. So far, that's not too bad. Oh, gotta say, this is a really well made path. This bridge, it's proper engineering. Yeah, the pathway itself is, in some places it's a bit wild, and in some places like this, there's steps. You can see there's actual steps going up. But there's more than a few bits where it's, yeah, just rocks. Where Scafell Pike was steps all the way, but not as good steps. That makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. Anyway, onwards. Looking back down the way I came, starting to get some really, really nice views. It's getting colder. At the moment it's nice though. Certainly helping me on my way. I don't think I can see Ben Nevis yet. There's something poking through. But it should be soon, surely. Okay, well it's just gone 9. And I'm there. I reckon that's nearly halfway. Pretty good. I am very glad I got up super early and decided to get gone before that visitor centre opens. Oh, look at that, man. Look at it. Yeah, feeling really happy about that decision because it's beautiful blue skies at the minute. Slightly concerned about getting back down. Obviously I found the way back a lot harder on Scafell Pike. Anyway, can't odds it, can you? So yeah, halfway there. Doing well, feeling good. Yeah, all good. And I think that up there, if it isn't Ben Nevis, then it's very close. So, let me put my flippy up so I can admire myself. We finally got to the bit that says there's a flatter second third. So And this is nice. I'm just literally strolling along like a little road. Look at that behind me. So yeah, beautiful. I think before the next sort of load of uphill, I'm going to sit down and chow down on some grub, give myself some energy for it. Proper handsome. Look at this. I just noticed right from the distance there, I don't know if the cameras can get it, there are some proper snow-capped mountains. I think I have got incredibly lucky, or behind that hill is Ben Nevis and it's covered in snow. We'll see. There's Lake Nevis. Just in front of those snowy mountains. Looking back down the path. Right, onwards. One thing that's just sprung to mind for some reason is that the visitors centre here is something like 15 metres above sea level. So you are climbing like almost all of the, how many metres it is, all the way up to Ben Nevis. I'm not sure you can say that about Scafell Pike. What is the elevation of the beginning there? I don't know. But yeah, this is proper. Look at that. Gorgeous. And also just walking up here, the stones starting to feel a bit icy, which is interesting. So hopefully the sun's going to come around and make it a bit more grippy for the way home. Yeah, getting some amazing views. There's a loch over there. That's Scottish Fir Lake. And I don't know if I can zoom in enough. There's a load of people walking up the track now. I saw about, well, 2, I think, maybe 3. But of course the visitor centre is now open and they're all down there traipsing up behind me. So that does bode quite well for the summit being quite quiet when I get there, so we can have a nice little time filming and stuff, because it's always felt a bit self-conscious with the camera. People stood around looking at you going, "Ooh, look at him. Hello guys, look at me." Anyway, hopefully we won't have to worry about that. What a day to be alive. Look at this. Okay, coming across some proper ice now. I need to avoid this. I was almost tempted, or I was quite tempted, to wear my trainers because they're more grippy. But I should just take it steady. Just stop for a bite to eat, because I started coming up this quite steep bit. Oh, and there's snow now, just a little bit. Do excuse me chewing. It's wine gums. But look at that. I still can't get over that. Off in the distance there are loads of mountains with snow on. And yet the one I'm on, which is the biggest, is still clear, it looks like. Well, clear from here anyway. I'm extremely grateful for that. Right. That's a few hundred calories down. Better get up this last little bit. It don't look very little. There are parts now that look like the Himalayas. Anyway, I'll be very glad when this icy stuff is thawed, if it's going to. Hope so. Oh, you can see the sun's coming over. Beautiful. Could I have timed this any better? No, Dave, you couldn't. You're obviously a absolute genius filmmaker. Whoop. He'll be on his arse if he doesn't pay attention. It is so slippery. Now I need to pay attention. I can actually feel the sun on my face. And this bit isn't too... Oh, look at that. This bit isn't too slippery. Beautiful. Good morning indeed. Right, well, I just had to put the camera away for a bit because that was slippy. But I reckon that's it there. Ben Nevis. Just met some nice lads from Leeds and Coventry. Also making their way up. Yeah, this is definitely quite a challenge. Right, last little bit. It's quite slippery up here as well. Oh, but yeah, look at this. Beautiful. Really having to watch where I put my feet. Not only is it slippery, I'm quite tired. These cans are going to be very useful on the way back. Although I would have thought the stream of pedestrians will show the way. I can see the cloud rolling in there, so just a quick little look behind me, just in case it's totally grey when we get to the top. So far so good. Are we there yet? This bit's really hard work. Just knackered. Oh, we're above the clouds. Wow. This stuff is like icicles. It's really actually quite good to walk on. It's quite grippy. Wow. Look at that. Amazing. The guy just said to me, the view up here is incredible at the minute. So, can't wait. Although look at that cloud rolling in. Whoa! And that's not sped up, folks. Wow. Jesus. Right, well, I can see the hut over there. I can't go over that. That's amazing. No. You'd have plenty of time to contemplate your error, I think. This ice formation. It's incredible. Anyway. We made it, and the cloud hasn't incredibly covered the summit. Wow. Whoa. Awesome. The last few steps. Oh. done. Right. Wow. That is quite a view. I don't know where we're looking at. Can't see much that side. Those people having their dinner. It sounds like a very good idea right now. Beautiful. Well, I've got to say, I am very, very tired. I need to sit down and chomp loads of calories, get some water in me, and not going to stay up here too long because the weather is going to come in. That cloud was nuts, wasn't it? This is looking out towards the other way. This is obviously another path up. You can see mountains over there just poking through. Oh. What a magical place. Beautiful. I thoroughly recommend it. Right, foos. Yes, I got a wet bum. No, I don't care. Drone footage. No YouTube video is complete without drone footage these days. So yeah, heading back down. Had a little bite to eat just to get my strength up, but I really don't want to get caught in that weather. Oh, but it looks so nice at the moment, doesn't it? Oh, look, that's really opened up down there now. Awesome. Really are. We really have been blessed with the weather. Look at it. You see the dark clouds over there though, starting to roll in. I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be easier on the way down than Scafell Pike was. Because, well, that was steeper. So I'm hoping that because this is a bit of it's a longer walk, but it's a gentler incline, I won't struggle with it quite so much. Look at that. I don't know where that is, but my word. You can see for miles and miles. I must say, stomping along in the snow is rather good fun. They say the Inuits have, I don't know, 9 different words for snow or something. And I can believe it. Because like this dry snow, it's really grippy. It's like, well, I don't know. But that impacted stuff further down. Very, very slippery. I can see why you would want a word for both. Totally different walking experience. Lovely. Lovely. Look at that colours over there in that, what do you call it, cliff. I don't know whether the camera will read out, but the contrast of dark Those shadows. Amazing. And all the way down there, this is the bit with the cans. It's a flipping long way back down there where I need to get to. Wow. Head down and pay attention. Oh, I'm feeling really good though. I'm feeling strong. The difference between Scafell Pike and this one is quite something. Of course, it might be that right now I'm powered by Dairy Lee, and Scafell Pike I was only powered by Gouda cheese. I don't recommend it. Just met a guy and he said he was really struggling with 2 dodgy knees. Full of painkillers, but he said I'm spreading my wife's ashes when I get to the top. Blimey. To do this with 2 dodgy knees. I said to him, you need to worry about the way back. God. But oh, fair play. And then there was 2 lads, about, I don't know, 20, fantasising about wanting a meal and ice cream. One says, what flavour? He said, I don't care. Well, he didn't say I don't care. He said some expletive, which meant I don't care. But yeah, I'll meet some people up here. Right, so I'm making my way down, and I've come back down to the bit where, you know, remember those rocks were slippy as hell? Not anymore. It's all melted, thank God for that. So I'm actually able to skip down here quite quickly. I was proper worried about that, to be honest. That was not fun coming up. So I shall have another bit of chocolate, I think. Keep my strength up. Legs are feeling okay. So far so good. Really glad that this is all melted. There is a particular kind of smug joy walking past people on the way up, knowing that they've got quite a way to go, and saying, you're nearly there. It's the kind thing to do, isn't it? Spur them on, make them think, oh, I'm nearly there. Anyways, progress is good. I've been walking for ages, and look, I'm still flipping high. Oh. It's moments like this I would consider having a go at a hang glider. Even a paraglider thing, you know, that parachute thing. God. Even a zip wire. There is actually a cable car that comes up here, but I couldn't see any sign of it. I think there's another centre up here somewhere. Like I said, I could see no trace of that at all, so I don't know where that is, but there we go. I forgot to say, as I was leaving the top there, how's my muff? I do worry about getting unbalanced, you know. Anyway, as I was leaving the top, the guy said, morning. He said, oh no, afternoon. So there you go. In fact, he might have been talking bananas. Let me check. No, indeed, it's 12:40, so yeah, that figure's about right. So it took 4 hours to get there. It is not going to take 4 hours to get back. I'm making very good progress. So yeah, I should be back before the rain. So here I am, sitting on a rock on my way down. I've done a couple of the zigzags. But look, still all the way down there to go. So quite a way. Yeah, this is a very different experience now coming down. It's kind of clitter jumping, if you know what I mean. It's basically a lot of that, although it seems to smooth out to just gravel now. And it's getting warm as I come back down. It's really quite eerie. The temperature difference is mad. For like half an hour walking. Anyway. So yeah, I'm going to take breaks on the way down and force myself to do that. You can get carried away because you're zipping along, but after Scarfell, I'm just taking it a little, just being a bit sensible. Quite a relief now to get some steps. Oh, that shale was hard going, but this stuff is, oh, bliss, absolute bliss. There's the lake there in the distance. So beautiful. Still meeting the odd person on their way up. I think, blimey, leaving it a bit late. They're probably an hour away from here. Probably an hour and a half, actually. Yeah. I am so tired. So tired, but feeling okay. I'm just thinking, well, it is an achievement. I've got a sense of achievement, but when I'm sat in the van with a hot coffee in my hand, oh, the sense of achievement's going to be massive. Anyway, that ain't going to happen unless I get back. So here we go. Oh yeah, one other thing while I think of it, and this has been the case on this walk, and I'm trying to get some scenery while I'm blathering on. It's been the case on this walk and Scarfell Pike. And I say this because I was a bit worried about it, and I actually bought an app with the trail on it and all that, and so I need to remember to cancel that subscription when I get back, because it's a free 30-day trial. I suppose it was kind of useful at the top, pointing me in the right direction, but I would have seen people walking up in a tick, and I suppose in the snow it would have been very useful. But other than that, you ain't getting lost. Like, this path, I mean, it's like, I mean, look at it. And it's like that pretty much all the way. It's a proper path. Scarfell Pike as well. There's no way you could get lost there. So don't worry about it. If you're up here in the snow, however, that's a different matter, because you might not be able to see the path. But yeah, if it's like today, don't worry about it at all. It's all gravy. I had to turn the camera off or put it away because it did start to rain up there. Just a little bit, just spitting, but I put it all away. And I've just finished the flat bit. So I'm back at the start of the final third, which is the another steep bit. But yeah, just looking around, this is, even being all the way down here, these mountains are just huge. I don't know whether the camera is going to get the perspective, but it's awesome. There are people on that mountain that I can see, they look like little ants. There's actually someone, I can't see him now, but oh, there he is. I don't know if he's camping or just cutting across, but yeah, fantastic. Anyway, we'll begin the final descent. Well, I'm back in the van. How's that doing? Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, back in the van, and I got back about 3:05. So I made pretty good time on the way back. I can't do the maths, but yeah, it was all right, and my legs are feeling okay, feeling good. That last little bit, I just put the camera away, head down. It started to rain. After, excuse me, I've been eating a Scotch egg. And I've got a coffee here. That's just, oh, I'm so looking forward to this. So all in all, fantastic. Really recommend that. It's a long way, and that last little bit, yeah, it's bad, but it's not as bad as Scarfell Pike. They're hard in different ways. This is hard because it's a long way. Of course it is, it's the highest mountain. Whereas Scarfell Pike is hard because it's steep, and it gets you both ways. on the way up and the way down. And I was chatting to some lads on the way up here, and they said the same. They found Scafell Pike very difficult on the way back. So yeah, not just me, but this was okay. Yeah, not bad at all. I'm knackered, so I'm now going to have this coffee, have this Scotch egg, sit and pontificate. I think I'm going to go and find a campsite or something. I've got laundry building up, and I could really do with a hot shower. And bask in my achievement, and then I shall think about what I'm going to do with the rest of my my time away. I was actually thinking about possibly going and doing Snowdon, but I don't think I will. To be honest, I think I got very lucky today with the weather. Extremely lucky. And it's just not the time of year now to be doing this sort of stuff. I got it just at the tail end, got incredibly lucky. So if I did do Snowdon and did it the normal way, because I've done Snowdon, I don't know if you know this, I've done Snowdon, but I did the Rid-Do path and didn't film it. But it was great. It was really, really good. But it was one of the harder routes. I haven't done like the touristy route sort of thing. So maybe I could do that one day and film it. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, I'm just going to chow down, have my coffee, relax, and think about where I'm going to end up tonight. Cheers. I hope you enjoyed this. It was good fun making it.